a magnificent complex of buildings surrounding a Roman domus adorned with mosaics, one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of recent decades, lies buried in the heart of Ravenna, concealed beneath the concrete of a parking lot and a former cinema. Through a collection of previously unseen documents, we will revisit the remarkable story of the Domus of the Thousand Mosaics. Our journey will take us from the earliest excavations to the very latest studies, offering insights into the secrets and treasures concealed by the site for over a millennium. The story began over 40 years ago, on October 16, 1977. During the demolition of an old house, workers noticed a small opening leading to what was initially mistaken for a World War II air raid shelter. After a cursory reconnaissance, in which some 5th century artifacts were recovered, the entire area was covered with a concrete pour that on multiple occasions between 1978 and 1982 buried the entire complex. It was not until the early 1990s, almost a decade later, that the site was rediscovered near a former cinema, a short distance from the original findings. This led the archaeological superintendents to conduct an initial survey. The project for the restoration and enhancement of the site was greenlit in 1992. However, it faced numerous technical and bureaucratic challenges in the ensuing years. The external portico, extending roughly 45 meters, was revealed in the initial excavations. The interior, abundant with mosaics and valuable objects, remained untouched due to flooding and the overgrowth of green algae. It required the efforts of over 20 volunteers and a month of labor to drain the stagnant water inside. In the summer of 1994, after studying the architectural forms of the small palatial structure, the preliminary study concluded that the building possessed all the typical features of Roman structures previously found in the same area, confirming its status as a true domus. Excavations beneath the concrete covering the domus's terraces began in 1997. By April 2004, significant archaeological work had been completed. The superficial flooring was removed over the entire exposed area, about 400 square meters. The extent of previously investigated areas of the structure was determined, and an examination of the inner area within the paved zone led to the discovery of 2 additional rooms, the Hall of Animals and the Hall of 5 Walls, where 2 exquisite terracotta statues were also found. In the summer of 2005, beneath the foundations designated for the Hall of Animals, almost 2,000 fragments of terracotta sculptures and numerous mosaic tesserae in various colors were discovered. What happened to the statues, and possibly the original mosaics, remains unknown. Between 705 and 1676, Ravenna was sacked multiple times by different armies. It is believed that most of the original artifacts were destroyed before the 10th century and later encased behind a wall within a niche around the 13th century. One of the most fascinating aspects of the domus is its mosaics. For many scholars, the fragments found in the domus represent the pinnacle of classical mosaic artistry. This refers to the fusion of diverse artistic intentions resulting in a complex, rich, and harmoniously composite structure. Others believe that the extravagant characteristics of the findings can be attributed to modifications made after the domus was built and used as a residence. Regardless of the origin of its decorations, the Domus of the Thousand Mosaics is considered a creative workshop where, for decades, new artistic techniques were experimented with, sometimes employing highly innovative formulas. However, what makes interpretation even more challenging is the presence of many exotic animals in the mosaics. These include reptiles, birds, fish, and mammals that do not correspond to any symbols from Byzantine tradition. These animals were probably added later, which would make them a historical testament of exotic beauty. There are many mysteries that the Domus of the Thousand Mosaics leaves unsolved. What is certain is that its decorations are a complex work, one that has left a profound mark on the entire artistic production of the late imperial period.